Hello once again and welcome to another episode of All Football with 1010. And this time around we'll be talking about the finals that will be pitting Argentina against France. It's a surprising World Cup in Qatar that has had a lot of ups and downs, and what a tournament it has been. We are so happy and so, how can I say, proud to be able to witness this history, witness this type of a tournament. Because at the start of the tournament, everybody was like, oh, the migrant workers that are dying, all the political issues of England and Germany wanting to wear the One Love armband and everything. Not to say that anyone has any issues with that, but, after clearing all of that, it was a perfect moment for the football to be played on the pitch. And we witnessed so many amazing performances, from the likes of Morocco, who were the first African nation to make it up to the semi-finals of the tournament. The painful elimination of the Belgium national team, the Spanish, and also the German national team. So we witnessed history, and now we have come to the final game, which will be played against Argentina of Lionel Messi and France of Mbappe. Why did I mention these players? We look at the tournament so far, both of them are locked on with 5 goals each, having amazing performances. Like if we look the situation of Lionel Messi, he has been, everyone say that Argentina is a one-man team, like Messi is pulling the team through. I would not go with that thought, because for me, I feel the likes of Julian Alvarez, Papu Gomez, just to name a few, they have been. Emilio Martinez in the goalpost, maximum revelation. So I would understand, because when times need, Messi is always there to answer the call, putting a brilliant performance to lift the team going forward. The same situation with Kylian Mbappe. We can see that the English national team tried to put Kyle Walker on him to maybe destroy what he could do offensively, but the guy has a blistering pace, so he just, at the moment, he can blow off your defense line. Has good pace, he can control the ball well, he moves the transition from front to back. It's marvelous. But just to note that the French national team hasn't been playing at their peak, because we know what the French players can do. We know the likes of Varane, the likes of Dalot or Upamecano. These are players that have played the trade in very, very good teams. We have seen what they can do. We have seen that they are a good bunch. They are a good crop of players. You look all the France players. Everybody would be saying, oh, the likes of Paul Pogba, the likes of Kante were not there, but Aurélien Tchouameni came in. He has done a job, but he has not been that effective and that good, because we are so accustomed to seeing these players play for the likes of Real Madrid, play for very, very big nations, and we see play for very big clubs, I beg your pardon, and they are really good. But we are still to see that aura, that belief in themselves come to the fore. So when we are looking now, we see players that we didn't even believe they could apply this type of work. The likes of Antoine Griezmann. Griezmann is playing really, really good. He drops to the midfield to be able to assist the midfielders, because there is really lack of creativity from the French midfield. So we can see that Griezmann does a very perfect job to drop in, to be able to lift the players when it comes to attacking. Even in the offensive part, he still tries to give in his all. So many pundits have been praising him, and it was just very worth mentioning the fact that Griezmann, he has had man of a match performances in about 2 games, which he just did the little things that were there to be done, the little fouls to maybe break the game if his team is under pressure, to maybe pull the ball outside, maybe give that pass to Ousmane Dembele to be able to carry the ball forward, or maybe just look, we haven't seen the French team at full gear, but so far they have been able to make it to the finals. So what if they click today? That's all which matters, you know. Most of the English media were like, okay, we had the ball position, we played better than the French we played, but it's not all about that. It's about being tactical enough to be able to kill those chances when you have them. So the French are really good with that. You know, they don't need like maximum chances to be able to get the goals flowing. The likes of Olivier Giroud, who many didn't talk about during the start of this tournament, but he has showcased himself once more. He has made people understand that he has it when it comes to the big games. He can just be there. You know, he wasn't featuring so much in the match they played against Morocco, but when that chance came, he's always there to take it. The match they played against England, he was just strolling about trying to defend and the rest, but you know that one chance came in and he notched in the header. So that's what Olivier Giroud is all about. He has good players, you know. He's 36 years old now. The pace isn't there, but if we see the likes of Mbappe playing on the left and Ousmane Dembele playing on the right, and Griezmann just playing right behind him, we see that he's occupied by players that have pace, so he plays alongside them. So it's able for him to just be able to soak in the pressure when the ball doesn't come to him and be there to kill, you know, that one killer chance, and that's it about the game. So Olivier Giroud already has 4 goals in this tournament. You know, we have so many contenders for the Golden Boot. We have Lionel Messi on 5 goals. We have Kylian Mbappe on 5 goals. We have Julian Alvarez, who has been a revelation too. You know, City signed the guy at just about 16 million or so pounds, and people were like, oh, maybe this is the real deal for the future. He wasn't featuring so much during the regular season, but going to the World Cup, he wasn't a starter. He was the bench in the first match where Argentina lost to Saudi Arabia, and the coach had to shuffle a few things and brought the guy in so fast, and he has been marvelous. You know, the high pressing, attacking the game so perfectly. So we see this World Cup has had so many surprises for the, I don't know, France coming to defend their title, because it's worth noting that the French won the World Cup 2018 in Russia, and now they're in the finals. So Didier Deschamps is doing perfectly well. France, everyone says it, they have not been at their top best. They have not been firing in all cylinders, like playing attractive football, but what they do is they are progressing in the tournament. They are progressing. Lionel Messi is already 36 years, and we're thinking, with this age on his side, will he be able to make it to the next World Cup? And it's a big doubt, you know. It's a big doubt if he'll be able to make it to the next World Cup. But at the moment, this is not what we are looking at. We're looking at the fact that if he gets this, you know, there has always been that argument, who is the greatest player of all time? Lionel Messi on one side and Cristiano Ronaldo on the other side. We could feel Cristiano Ronaldo burst into tears because his World Cup was ending and he couldn't help himself. He couldn't help the national team. And now we have seen Lionel Messi progress to the final, and others are like, okay, if he grabs this, then that's the end of the conversation. This is a conversation that will never end, because we have other pundits or people who feel that Messi, even without the World Cup, is the greatest player of all time. We have others who feel that Cristiano Ronaldo is the greatest of all time. So now, maybe Messi will just silence some critics around the line, you know, because they were like, okay, even if he's not facing Ronaldo, there is the Maradona argument that Maradona was able to do it and won the World Cup for Argentina. So maybe this is just the time for Lionel Messi to be able to get it, you know, to be able to silence the critics, to be able to show that he can go about his business silently. Even at the start, when Argentina lost to Saudi Arabia, it it made news everywhere. Everybody was like, oh, maybe Argentina will just be eliminated from this tournament and Messi will not go to achieve the glory he's craved for a very long time. But we can see that history is on his side. He's progressing, so he might just have his hands closer to this title than before. The Argentina team is playing really good. You know, they know what they do. They just sit behind, defend, and maybe just have that outlet through Messi or maybe Alvarez to be able to apply some pressure. And Messi is very clinical. That's what we must know. He is not someone to have so many chances and not convert. So with the few chances he's going to have, and the French have a very shaky defense, I must say, because most of their players have just been a shadow of themselves in the defense line. You know, the likes of Konate, they have not been good, or Upamecano, he has not been very, very good. So others feel that if Messi has an attack on that back line, then we might have some worries. What a game this is going to be. Everybody would be glued to their televisions. You know, the millions and millions of people everywhere, from the likes of Yaoundé in Cameroon, Rio de Janeiro in Brazil, Paris in France, Vilnius, Lithuania. You know, everybody would be glued to their television screens to be able to watch this finale. You know, we say this is the grand finale. What a tournament it has been. Qatar has actually hosted one of the events of all time, because I think personally it's the best World Cup that has been. Looking at the stadiums that were provided, you know, the close range of stages, you could permit fans to be able to go to multiple games and watch and come back. You know, it's not for the Qataris, it's not for the Saudis, it's not for the Cameroonians, it's not for the Brazilians, it's not for the Moroccans, but now it's a tournament that brought everybody together to be able to have the showcase of a world event. So personally, I want to say it on camera, I am going for the Brazilians, because I just think I'm going in for the Argentinians. I think it's just that perfect World Cup for them, and for Messi to be able to seal the grandeur that everybody sees, you know, to be able to seal that player he is. So I'm silently rooting for the Argentine national team. I just want the likes of Emiliano Martinez, the likes of Julian Alvarez, Lionel Messi, Papu Gomez, you know, Di Maria, Lautaro Martinez. I think the bunch is just very, very good. The bunch is just very good. So we will be wishing them the best, and we say, may the best team win. You know, as supporters, we just wish the best team to win. And we will be coming back to look at the finals when it's played and everything done. We will come to see finally who did it. So for the moment, peace out.